Okay, Barca fans, let's talk about something I have been noticing over the past few match days. And is it just me or has Eric Garcia benched Frankie de Jong in that defensive midfield position? Because this is not just a one game thing that, okay, Frankie de Jong missed this game because of personal issues or one injury or the other. Frankie is available. He has completed all his training sessions. He's fully fit. But still, Eric Garcia keeps playing in that position. And I think there's a reason for this, okay? And I'll try and explain why I think so to you guys. Now, let me take you guys back now in the game against Chelsea. You guys remember, I think at that point we were already 3 goals down, yeah? Chelsea were bringing the ball out from the back. Rafinha had just come on. Caicedo was bringing the ball out. The Barcelona midfielders kept moving backwards. Rather than coming forward to put pressure on Caicedo, they were tracking back. Rafinha kept screaming at them to push forward and press. He was the one that had to go and press Caicedo and win the ball back. You guys remember, yeah? Frankie de Jong was right there in front of Caicedo, backing off. Then you guys now remember, was it the game against Alaves or who? Eric Garcia chased a winger or a midfielder from midfield down to the corner flag. Eric Garcia chased this guy, tackled him, and won the ball back. That instance just showed you a difference in their mentality. And I'm going somewhere with this, just work with me. So, on the one hand, you have Frankie de Jong. And for all the good things Frankie de Jong does with the ball at his feet, he's not a midfielder that wants to welcome that physical challenge, that physical battle. If anything, he prefers to play with the ball at his feet than get into physical battles. Frankie de Jong can withstand the physical challenge here and there. If you try and bump into him, he can withstand it. But for Frankie to go out there and impose himself physically on the opposition, that is not Frankie's game. And when you look at his partner there, Pedri needs somebody that will go out there and impose themselves physically. Eric Garcia, he might not have the physical tools, but he has the right mentality for it. So now you look at that partnership between Pedri and Eric Garcia. I personally think that partnership is more balanced because what Eric Garcia lacks in technique, Pedri can make up for it. What Pedri lacks in the physicality and imposing themselves physically, Eric Garcia can make up for that. So they complement each other a lot better than Frankie de Jong and Pedri. I am not saying just completely throw Frankie de Jong away, okay? Frankie de Jong has been doing well for us this season. But you see it against big teams that have physical midfielders. We can't compete in that midfield. Pedri tries on his own part, winning duels and all that, but he can't impose himself physically. You saw it against Chelsea. Against teams that have those kind of physical midfielders, we will keep struggling. And I think that is why Hansi Flick for now prefers Eric Garcia there because even if he doesn't have the physical tools, he has the right mentality. Now, do I think Eric Garcia will remain there till the end of the season? No, because if Kunde keeps being inconsistent as a right back, eventually they might have to push Eric Garcia to the right back position. Then Frankie de Jong will come back into midfield. But if I'm Barcelona, this is something that we might want to look into. I know we have Marc Bernal, but he's still trying to find his way back to full match sharpness. Maybe go into the transfer market and bring in a more physically imposing midfielder. Or better still, if you want to use Eric Garcia there, go and bring in a more athletic right back. One of those two things has to happen because you can just see Barcelona are playing better in that midfield. This new Eric Garcia and Pedri partnership in midfield, it is working. Do you understand? The pressing is sharper in that midfield. You have Eric Garcia, Pedri, and Fermi Lopez or Rafinha in front of them. That is just music to my ears, man. The pressing, the sharpness, it is working, and there is a reason why it is working.